Alright, we're back for another track guide. This time we're at Dover after I took a week off from Talladega because, well, it's full throttle nonsense, so you get the point. So, keys to the race card. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. I want to say tires, but they haven't been wearing lately very much. But this is a pretty high wear track, so that's probably going to come into play again. Number 2, well, it's a short track mixed with like a 1.5 mile type speed. It's a crazy track. I like it. Love this place. Self-cleaning track, so if they wreck, they're probably going to wreck in front of you, so watch out for that. I guess number 3 would be you have the potential to go green, and he could, but there's probably going to be some wrecks, and that'll weed things out, and you should be able to go green at some point in this race. So we're just going to make our way to pit road, then we're going to talk about it. Alright, making our way to pit road. Once you brake for this corner, just stay on the brake, start downshifting, all the way down to second gear, 35 miles per hour at the cone. Just right there. I'm not going to highlight it because it was pretty obvious. Speed this pit road up. Wait to the green exit cone, which you see here, and keep it in the black here. Yeah, below the white line. Well, there's no actual line, but you see what I'm talking about. Right here. Keep it under that. Yeah, keep it under there until right here where you see the blue line. And there you go. Onto the lap. Alright, here we are about to take our lap. Fix setup, fix weather. Only change I made to the setup was brake bias down to like 50 and 2.87 on the steering pinion. And there you go. Not the quickest lap. It's like a 22.9 or something like that. Car's a little on the tight side. But we'll see how this was done, then we'll break it down. So here we go. So my dumbass self loaded up the wrong lap. I was going to show you the second lap. I ended up doing the first one only. So let's just run back through it again. Here's how this lap was done. This was lap 2. Basically, think of it as your second Q lap because the first one was kind of a throwaway. So here we go. There you go, 22.9. Actually, my third lap was faster than both of these, but we're not going to count it because, yeah. Alright, so we're going to make our way into 1. I'm going to have to slow-mo this because it comes up rather quickly. Alright, you can see I'm turning in already. I'm following the actual groove, you know, we're driving it in, following that, but I'm still on throttle, as you can see down here. So as I'm entering the corner, once I get into this dip, which is right about here, I'm going to start getting off the throttle. You see, touch a little bit of brake. Make sure it slows down, not too much, or it'll smack the nose. From here on, you want to let it roll. It might drift up just a little bit. A little mini diamond, if you will. And you'll drive back down, and you can see that's when I get back on the throttle. Keeping it as close to this little transition here. This little line. And once I'm down there, you can see I stay in the throttle. Track all the way out. Track is really weird on exits. Now 3 is much of the same, and I'm throwing it in again. Once I get into the dip, I'm going to lift on the throttle, get on the brakes ever so slightly. Once I'm under this bridge here, see the shadow? And I should be getting off the gas. I touched the brakes a little bit. I think it bottomed right there, that's why it bounced so hard. I'm on the brakes just to make sure it slows down. Same thing, diamond a little bit, come back down, follow this little line here. Same thing, get on the throttle. When you're making your way back down, stay in it. Use all of the track, and there you go. That's pretty much the best I could explain it. Alright, that's it for this track guide. It wasn't very in-depth because there's really not much to it. There's not much to work off of as your markers, so the best thing I used was just, are you in that dip of the track, you know, where the banking begins? So that's pretty much it. Anyways, we'll see you in the next one, and yeah, Sim Racing Treeside.